jumped out of my dreams. Pretty eyes so wise and pristine. I couldn't ask for more than the day you came to my door. Open eyes cause I couldn't believe that you were right in front of me. Feeling pushed right through my heart. Fireworks lit right from the start. Got me on cloud nine.
Well, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to Mark's Adventures channel. I figured we'd take a little bit of a break from the Florida trips. Of course, if you've been following our channel for a while, you'll know that Michelle and I are moving down to Florida, and we've been taking some trips back and forth from Maryland, bringing our stuff down to Florida. We have more of those videos coming very soon for you guys. But anyway, I thought I'd take a break and let's talk about some RV stuff for a while. If any of you are new to the channel, please be sure to hit the subscribe button, also hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified of new videos when they become available. Also be sure to share this video with your friends. So let's talk about RV stuff today. As you all know, if you've been watching our videos, Michelle and I are going to be moving to Florida, and we're having a house built down there. And for the next 8 to 12 months, we are going to be living in our fifth wheel. That's going to be coming very, very soon. We've got a couple of hurdles to jump over first, and then once that happens, we're going to be moving south in our fifth wheel and full timing. But anyway, our batteries in our camper are, well, the battery. We used to have 2 batteries when we got the solar set up for our fifth wheel. One of the batteries unfortunately died an untimely death when the dealer decided to let them run completely dry. One of them survived. It's still in the camper. It's going on 4 years old now. So it was time to replace them. So I started looking at lithium iron phosphate batteries, and I was like, well, this one's still working okay. Maybe I'll just wait until we get down to Florida before I decide to change anything out on it. But as luck would have it, this company, I believe it's UNOWIX, they contacted me just a few weeks ago and said, hey, we saw your channel. Do you think you'd be interested in checking out our new lithium iron phosphate batteries? And I said, yeah. As a matter of fact, we were looking at batteries right now. And send us what you have. So they were gracious enough to send us 2 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate batteries that I will be installing into our fifth wheel. Not in this video though. We're just going to do a review on these batteries, take a look at them, do an unboxing. You guys will probably see them sitting back there on the porch. And also we have a new battery converter / charger that has to be installed in the camper as well. That'll be another video as well. I don't think I'm going to show a whole install process for that because there's so many of them on the internet that you guys can watch. I don't know, we'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. Maybe we'll do a complete how-to on how to install that. It's really not that hard. Anyway, the one that came with our camper does not work correctly with lithium iron phosphate batteries, so I figured it was time to upgrade that. Plus we had some issues with ours in the past, and I'm hoping a new one will take care of that problem. But anyway, let's take a look at these batteries. All right guys, here they are, 2 of them in all of their glory. And here's our new converter charger that we'll be installing soon. Just in case anybody is curious, this is a WF9855AD. It's a 55 amp converter charger. It's pretty much a drop-in replacement for what was in there, except it does the lithium iron phosphate. And this also has an automatic switch on it that will switch between the lead acid cell batteries and the lithium iron phosphate batteries. All right, so once again, here the batteries are. We are going to take them around back and unbox them. Okay, here we go guys. I am poolside right now, and we're going to go ahead and open this box up. I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting to get lithium iron phosphate batteries for the camper for quite a while, and this is pretty awesome to be able to have an opportunity to try this out. And if you guys are interested, I'm going to leave a link in the description below on how to get these batteries. And once again, this is from UNOWIX, and these are the Defender X100 batteries, 100 amp hour batteries. Okay, we got some nuts and bolts here with some caps. There is the top of the battery. Probably gonna have to put the camera down to get these out of here, or this out of here. Check this out, guys. 12 volt, 100 amp hour UNOWIX lithium iron phosphate Defender X100 deep cycle battery. Comes with a fabric strap for lifting. This is pretty cool. Very nice. Looks like a nice sealed box for the batteries. And I'm going to tell you guys about some of the specifications of this model. This is a model 12-100. It's rated at 12.8 volts. The rated amperage is 100 amp hours, and the energy capacity is 1280 watt hours. This comes with a 10-year manufacturer's warranty and is maintenance free. This battery will also do 250 amp surge for 10 seconds. It has cold charging protection built in, short circuit protection, automatic cell balancing, a built-in battery management system, of course, which handles all of that. It's a 100 amps continuous current. It has high and low voltage protection, and once again, high and low temperature protection. And from what I understand, this charge controller will take 100 amp hours of charging. So some of the older lithium batteries, I think they only take like 50 amp hours. So this one, you can put a full 100 amp hours into it if your charge controller can handle it. Of course, the one that we're going to be installing is only 55 amp hours, which would take it just under 2 hours to charge this battery to the full capacity. And you can parallel or put these in series for up to 4 batteries. So if you're using parallel, I believe you can do 4 of them for 400 amp hours. And of course, if you're doing serial, you get 24 volts, I believe. Okay, let's get some measurements on this. So we are at about 6 3/4 deep by that's 12 3/4 inches wide and 8.5 inches high. So it's pretty much a standard size lead acid cell battery. That's what you would get in a lead acid cell size. And the weight, I mean, geez, it's so easy to pick up. It's ridiculous compared to a lead cell. All right, so let's take a look at these bolts that are supplied with the battery. It looks like they are about 3/4 inches long. Yeah, 7/8 inches long. And then it looks like the size is 1/4 inch. So maybe like a 1/4-20. Yeah, it also has a washer and then a lock washer on it, and it's got a Phillips head on the top of it as well, so you can use a screwdriver or a socket to tighten down on it. And that would go right in here like that. Of course, so we also have the negative side over here. So these batteries were shipped from California to the East Coast. They were shipped FedEx ground for us, and let's see what the voltage is on them as they arrived. I've got my voltmeter right here, and let's check this out. I'm probably gonna have to put the camera down to check this out, but let's see if I can do this so you guys can see what I'm seeing. All right, from the factory, we've got 13.33 volts. If you guys have any questions about this battery, be sure to leave it in the comments below. I'll try my best to answer them with the information that I do have about this battery. Like I was saying, upcoming video, we will be putting this in the RV and getting it ready for the road. And by then we'll have a little bit better idea of what's going on with it and how well it works. I think what I'm going to probably do is take this charger and charge both of these batteries up before I place them in the camper, because we probably won't be at a campground to be able to run the charge controller, the charger on both of the batteries, and they would be hooked up to solar, and I don't really want to do that. I want to put a good charge on them through AC until we can actually use the solar to, top them off. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to point out. Looking in the box here, it doesn't appear that there was any kind of manual or anything like that. So yeah, I guess you're on your own as far as figuring out how to charge this thing and get it up and running. As far as the warranty information goes, you probably would have to directly contact UNOWIX with any problems that you may have with one of these cells. So something to keep in mind. All right, the proof's in the pudding. I really can't do anything with this right now until we get it into the camper, which we will be doing on a future video. But what is this good for us? Well, 100 amp hour battery will give us twice as much stored energy as a lead cell would at the same amp hours rating. A lead cell 100 amp hour battery only really provides about 50 amp hours, because when you hit the 50% mark, you're going to start degrading the battery's life significantly with a lead cell. With this one, you could drain this all the way down to 0. It's not recommended. If you go down to 0, I think you get like 2,000 recharge cycles out of a battery like this. If you go to 50%, you'll get over 8,000, which is close to 10 years of battery life. So anyway, this is going to be good for us for running things while we're on the inverter. Our camper has a 1200 watt inverter currently. We have a number of items that we do run on that throughout our trips, so it'll be very useful to have this plus the other battery. We'll have 4 times as much storage space as we did with the lead cell that was in there, or is in the camper right now. The 2 batteries, we had the equivalent of maybe one of these, but that one's gone, it's dead, so it's no longer in the equation. But anyway, looking forward to getting this installed. Once again, it looks like a very well manufactured item, but once again, the proof's in the pudding. We got to charge this puppy up, make sure that it reaches its full potential with amp hours, and yeah, make sure that it does what a battery is supposed to do. Once again, if you guys are interested in this battery, it's the UNOWIX Defender X100 battery. I will leave a link in the description below for you guys if you want to check out their website. And if you do decide to buy one of these batteries for your RV or marine application, be sure to mention that you saw it on our channel. We would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, thank you once again for watching. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell to get notified of new videos when they become available. Thanks a lot for watching.